Hello. Hello, Cow King. Moo to you too. Moo to you too, Cow King. Hello, Gamma. Hello, Metal Gear Dull. Hello. It was James, I think. James, right? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta scroll up. James. Hello, James. Hello, Ammonia. I love your cute little wave thing that you do. It's very cute. It's very cutesy. I like it. I think it's very adorable. I'm gonna try and steal. How do you do the triangle? I'll just copy and paste it. That's how I'm gonna do. Copy. I'm just gonna copy and paste it. Yeah, I can do it too. Look at that. I can do it too. I don't know how you get the triangle, but I just copy and pasted the triangle, so I got it. Yeah, I'm pretty talented like that. I'm sure you all are shocked at how talented I am. I love fractions. That's math talk. I also love fractions. I like playing with them. They're fun to play with. I was attacked by a spider a few minutes ago. I was digging through my stuff in storage and there was a massive spider and it attacked me. I killed it before it could bite me, but oh my god, I was scared. It was a fearsome battle, really. It got on my hand. It was I hate spiders. I hate them. They're icky. They got too many legs. Why do they got so many legs? I got 2 legs. My dog has 4 legs. That thing got 8 legs. There's no need for that. Let's move around real fast. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Pulling a gamma right now, so can't talk. What's pulling a gamma? Can't talk. Pulling a gamma, can't talk. What's gamma do that makes it so we can't talk? Clipping? Gamma clips all the time. That's what Gamma does. Gamma makes clips because Gamma's awesome. I'm getting stuff on my phone about other people going live, and I've discussed this before with you guys. Why are other people going live while I'm live? I'm all we need. I got it covered. They can take a break. It's okay. They can take a little snooze session. They can go take a nap, or better yet, they could come and hang out in my stream. They could come hang out here instead. They don't have to stream right now. It's okay. I'll take their viewers. I'll take them, and I'll take real good care of them too. I'll take good care of them, and I'll make sure everything goes fine. It's gonna be a great time. I don't know what I'm doing today. I have no plans. I have one small plan, and it's about 45 seconds. So I have no real plans. Good evening, Rage Quitter. Welcome in. Welcome, 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 welcome. I saw your message a minute ago, but I was on a tangent, so it had to wait. The welcome had to wait until the tangent was over. Hi, Dan. Welcome in, Dan. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to this is where we do the streaming stuff. This is I'm trying to come up with a plan for today. You hurted your mouth? How did you hurted your mouth? Did you eat something too hot? Did you bite into something too hot and then you got burned? Or did you bite your tongue? Did you? Oh, I've done that. You flossed too hard. Oh, you cut your mouth. Oh, I flossed so hard and got so far, but in the end, oh, we could do karaoke right now. We could do karaoke. Doesn't even matter. Had to. I don't remember all the words. Dan on his Joker arc. Apparently, he's gonna get that little look going on. Oh, Gamma has a 5-stream streak. Look at me streaking. Look at Gamma. Gamma streaking all over the place. Got that streak all over the place. Look at that. Do you get extra Pengu points for putting up your streak? Is that what I'm seeing? Do you get 450 Pengu points for putting your streak up? Or do you get 450 Pengu points for having a streak? Which one is it? I have to take a big sip. Did you guys like I changed my color from white to gray? That way it will show up on my white background. Alright, that water bottle is finished. Where's my dog? Oh, there he is. I had misplaced my dog. Oh, my eyes are closed. Ah, everything's falling apart. Everything is falling apart. But that's okay. We got some follows over the last couple days while I wasn't live. That's interesting. I always wonder where these people come from if I'm not live and I get follows. They must come from YouTube. That's my best guess. Ah. 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 Quieter, ah. Piano, ah. Pianissimo. I can't pronounce the words. I know what they are, but man, can I not pronounce them. All that music terminology that I used to be real good at. I couldn't pronounce them back then either. Don't think that I could pronounce them and now I can't pronounce them. I could never pronounce them. We just got lowercase p and uppercase p, and one of them is kind of quiet and one of them is super quiet. One of them is aggressively quiet. A Glasgow smile, Glasgow, Gow. I don't know. I think he hurt his gums, not his mouth, not his cheeks. Someone in your comments said penguins are just Arctic chickens. False. Chickens can leave the ground. Chickens can flap their wings hard enough to leave the ground. I can flap my wings all day long. I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna be staying on the ground forever. You can leave the ground, you swim. Okay, you got a point there. You got a point there. I can leave the ground when I'm flinging myself off the side of an iceberg into the water. Just full on, or off a cliff. Just, oh look, there's water down there. Fling self off cliff into the water. Where hopefully there are not rocks. Because if there are rocks, there will be no penguin. Well, there will be a penguin, but it'll be a penguin body, and that would be bad. I'm kind of cold today. I haven't been cold in a while, but I'm kind of cold today. I got a jacket, or not jacket. I got a sweater on. I could go grab my other blanket. I haven't used my second blanket in a while. Chili pengu. Chili pengu. The pengu is a little chili. I have chili for supper tonight. I got leftover chili in my fridge that I'm gonna nom. It's gonna be delicious. And then there's also leftover tortellini. There's leftover pork chops. There's all sorts of leftovers in our fridge tonight. We got all sorts of food. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be delicious. What? What the? What the? I didn't know she made a keychain about me. It has a fish. It has a fish. Oh my god. Can I share this on stream? Can I share this on stream? Is that okay? Find out if I'm allowed to share this on stream. I want to share it on stream. Go ask. Go ask right now. Gamma texts and drives. No texting and driving. What if bugs could what? What if bugs could what? I don't think that was Gamma. I think that was someone else. There was someone else who I scolded for texting and driving, but I don't think it was Gamma. I can barely talk and drive. I feel that, Gamma. I feel that. I can't multitask. There's actual merch of me. Oh my god. Foolish sapling, welcome in, welcome in. Just so everyone knows, it's a change. So just so everyone knows the change. YouTube chat will no longer appear on screen because it is against Twitch's TOS to put YouTube chat on screen, and I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble with Twitch, because that's my main streaming platform. So I can. Okay, but what? But I wasn't supposed to show you, apparently. You weren't. Yeah, but she forgot to tell you. Who's more at fault here? Who's more at fault? The one who showed somebody without asking, or the one who forgot to say that it was a secret? Who's more at fault? The answer is yes. All right. Well, as long as I have permission to show them. Let me go. Let me save the image. I want to edit it real quick. I want to crop it because it has. I want to crop it real quick. Oh, if I open it on my phone, I can crop it real quick, I think. I think I can crop it real quick on my phone. And then I'll just send it back to myself. I think I can do this. I think I can do this, guys. No, I don't want to share it. I want to save it. And then we come over here. I don't know if this is the most effective way to do this, but this is the way I'm doing it. So bear with me. I have an image to show you. I have something to show you guys. But first I have to crop it out a little bit. But then I will show you. What was that? What was that? Was that a bit? That's a bit from Tano. I just heard a bit come through and it's from Tano. I didn't even have to look up to know that that was a bit from Tano. The mouse pads have shipped? Oh my god, this is great. We have great things happening here. Alright, and then... We'll send it back to myself. Okay. Okay, how do I save the photo? With this save button!
Pika pika.
Pika pika! Pika 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 pika. Pikachu. Alright, we're gonna go put it into this one. Browse. Select. Where'd it go? Right there. Alright, it's so tiny. Alright, we'll make it bigger. Alright, so this just came through my feed. This just popped up. This has just arrived. When are we gonna add Poppy Scream to the soundboard? Do we have to? Is that a thing we have to do? Look at this! Nyabi, which is the other character in here, is Nyabi, has made a keychain of Poppy. I did not know this was happening. This was a surprise to me. Dan wasn't supposed to tell me, but now I know, so here it is. This is what we have. Look how cute it is. Look how absolutely, and look at the little keychain part of it is a fish. If you look closely, let me zoom in a little more. If you look zoom in a little more. If you look closely, I'll zoom in a little bit more. If you look very closely, it's a fish. Look at that. And look, there's me. She's Lord. Yeah, full screen, full screen. Look, this is me, and this is Nyabi. She made stickers of herself. This is also Nyabi. She made keychains of herself. But we have. Why is Poppy's keychain bigger than Nyabi's keychain? Why is that? Why is that the way that is? Okay, we gotta shrink it back down. We gotta shrink it back down. I made it so big. I made it way too big. Okay. We'll just. Whoop. You want two? Where would you put them? Would you put them on like your? Well, it's not a phone keychain, so you can't put it on a phone because it doesn't really have that little clip thing that you need to put it on a phone. But you could put it on like your backpack, or like your jacket. Oh, you could put it on your keys. It's a keychain. You put it on your keys. I forgot. You put them on keys. Walking about with a penguin attached to your keys. Yeah. Isn't this so cool? It's so cool. Tactical penguin. If anyone ever tries to attack you, just throw me at them. They'll be so amazed and in awe at the beauty of the keychain that they won't know what to do, and they'll just leave you alone. They might take the keychain though. They might take it, so just be aware that you might have to get another one. This is not real merch, guys. You can't order this. This is Nyabi's thing. She did this. You can't order it. I don't have merch. Although Nyabi keeps coming up with merch for me, so maybe I should have some merch. There's a potato? There's a potato? What is Dan talking about? Is Dan having a mental breakdown? Dan, are you okay? Should I call somebody for you? Order. No, Cow King, no, you can't have it. It's the only one in existence. That's the only one, and it's Nyabi's. He's right there? Who's right where? Oh, the real potato bro. I get it. I get it. You're talking about his name. I thought you were talking about, like, on screen there was a potato. I don't know why I thought on screen and not one of my lovely pen pals' names. I don't know why I was looking for a potato on my screen. That's what I was doing. I was desperately trying to find a potato in the photo. Like, a potato that, like... I deserve a keychain. That's the only one, though, and it's Nyabi's. And I don't have keychains to give. We do have mouse pads on the way, though. We have mouse pads. I haven't determined what the raffle criteria is going to be for these keychains, or not the keychains, for the mouse pads. We also don't know how good they are yet, so I'm going to hold off until they come in before I actually come up with a plan. Because what if I hate them? What if I hate them and don't want them to be $500? You know what? If you gave me $500 for that keychain, I would beg Nyabi for it and give her $400 of the $500. And then I would take... Then I would take the other $100 and pocket it. Are you calling Dan Danny? Are you calling Dan Danny? Is that what's happening here? Isn't Danny spelled with a Y? Potato where? Potato in chat. It's the real potato bro. Not to be confused with the fake potato bro. It's Smooth Criminal. I know that. I know it's Annie, are you okay? But Danny, are you? You could still spell it Danny. D-A-N-N-Y. Well, you've been called Danny and Daniela, and you've been called all sorts of names lately. No one's calling you Dan. They're done with Dan. You're Dan to Dan, Danimal, Danny, Danathan, Daniel. Yeah, we could do that one. I guess that works. Dan the Man. I like how Tano and Potato Bro both said Dan the Man. That guy with the face. Yeah, that guy with the face over there. That guy. Yeah, him. That one over there. I am in love with this keychain. I love the fish. The fish is my favorite part. Like, it's pretty great that, like, the keychain is me, but I'm just in love with the fish as the clip. Who would have thought of that? Nyabi's a genius. Putting the fish as the clip. That's some real talent right there. That's some real smarts. I think Potato Bro and Tano are bonding. Tano, is Potato Bro just your second account and you're just bonding with yourself? Is that what's happening? You guys are too similar. What's going on here? She sent me the link to her 3D model artist. The figurine, not her. We could totally get a 3D printed Poppy. Oh my god, a 3D printed Poppy. I wouldn't know what to do with it. I would just yeet it across the room. I'd be too excited. You'd hand it to me fully painted and ready to go, and I would just yeet it just so hard. It would put a hole in the wall. I would yeet it so hard in excitement. The excitement of having a little figurine of myself would just be too much. I wouldn't be able to handle it. I would just have to throw it. I'd just throw it right across the room. Alright, we're going to take this off the screen now. We're going to bloop. We're just going to bloop, and then it's going to be gone. Yeah, it's not really a miniature, is it? You have mini, and then you have, what's, macroature. It took me a second to come up with that word. Can you tell Chad about Tori's cuteness aggression earlier? Oh my god! That was terrifying. I was scared. I was scared for my safety. So I was in Tori's stream, and they were discussing going to a maid cafe, and they're like, we could put Poppy in a maid outfit, but not one of the like skimpy maid outfits, because no. But one of like the Victorian maid outfits, that's like the long skirt with the little heel and all that fun stuff. And then Tori just like started like making these weird sounds and making angry sounds like she wanted to attack me. And she says she wanted to strangle me because of cuteness aggression. Strangle me. Why does Tori want to strangle me for my cuteness? I'm just a penguin. Please no strangle. I'm just a penguin. It's okay. You don't have to do that. I put the dress on. Just don't hurt me, okay? Okay? Wait, no, if I put the dress on, she will hurt me. No, there's no winning. There's no winning. No matter what I do, I'm gonna get strangled by Tori. We have a resub from Alice Minds. Thank you so much for the mind. It's not plural, it's just a singular. Thank you so much for the resub. Don't run, she'll almost fly after you. I'll swim away. Chickens aren't good in the water. Hi, Roderick. Welcome in. Welcome in. She'll almost fly after you. That's just mean. Yay! Alice! Yay! Yay! My neck was doing a lot better, but sitting in this chair, I don't know what it is with this chair. But this chair and my neck do not get along. It is a fight. Every time I sit in this chair, it's a fight. Fight for your life. You gotta fight. Fist fight. I keep seeing the same chat and I keep trying to read it out loud again, but I've already read it out loud, so I can't read it out loud. Do you prefer hot or cold weather? I prefer neither. I want regular temperature weather. I want a nice 70 degrees. A nice 68 to 70 degrees. Something around those temperatures. I'll go down to like 65 and be okay, and I'll go up to like 75 and be okay. But I don't want anything other than that. I want, if I have my bike out, I guess I can do 80, but I don't want 80 degrees. But it does make for a good bike ride. We have to fight for our right to party. We need artwork of Motorcycle Poppy. Yes. Motorcycle Poppy artwork would be fabulous. And I want it to be of my model bike. I want it to be of the Boulevard 650. I got a Boulevard 650 and I love her. She's beautiful. She's silver. She's gorgeous. She's a work of art. And she go real fast. She don't go real fast. I'm going to be quite honest with you. She don't go real fast. But I like to pretend that she does. I like to pretend that I didn't lose a race to my brother. It don't go. It's a small bike, okay? I'm a small penguin. I can't fit on a big bike. The biggest bike I've had is my Ninja 450, but I could barely tippy-toe that thing, and I almost fell off of it multiple times because I just couldn't reach the ground. I couldn't reach the ground, and I could tippy-toe it at best. A penguin war. We will not let Poppy be strangled. Thank you. Thank you for protecting me from her. No one in Poppy's family could sit flat-footed on my bike. No, your bike was too tall. Too tall. Too tall bike. Whenever we'd have to put that thing on into storage, it'd be a battle because like I can't help tie it down. So I'd be the one to stand it upright and hope to God that nobody pulled it too hard because I wouldn't be able to balance it if anyone pulled on it too hard. So I was just there, just tippy-toed at best. Just, yep, this is happening. I wasn't even strong enough to get it off the kickstand on my own. Someone had to pick it up for me. Never learned to ride a bike. You have zero balance. Oh, so have you never ridden a pedal bike either? A motorcycle balances itself for the most part once you're moving. You gotta be a little careful when you're going slow. When you're going slow, it might just tip over on you. But while you're moving, it's pretty upright. It does its thing. Just don't try and do anything stupid like do a 180. That's not gonna work. It don't turn on a dime. At least not while going fast. I can turn it pretty closely when I'm on the going slow. Or I can just waddle it. Waddle. I've waddled my bike a lot. Oh my god, I hit my mic. I went to the beach once. I hit my bike because my mic because I went to put my hands up on my face because how embarrassing this story is. I went to the beach on my bike. I did it. I don't know why I decided to, but I did. And I got to the parking thing, which was a paid park thing, which I didn't know. So I got there, and once I noticed it was pay, I was like, okay, I'm just going to tell them I'm just going to turn around and leave. And they're like, do you want to park on the grass? And I'm like, do I have to pay to park on the grass? They're like, nah, it's grass. You can just park on the grass. I'm like, I'll park on the grass. So me and my infinite dumbness, not thinking how am I going to get out of this situation, pulls my little bike up onto the grass, which is soft because it's the beach. And I have a puck, so I don't have to worry about my bike falling down in the grass. I put a little puck underneath it, and this kickstand doesn't sink down too hard. So that wasn't a concern. The concern was, once I got done walking the beach and taking photos and being really hot and not liking it, I got back onto my bike and I was like, all right, we're gonna leave. And I went to walk backwards to back it out. Did not move a centimeter. I was stuck. I started having to rock it back and forth and trying my very best to not show that I was terrified of what was about to happen. And there's just these boys. There was a bunch of teenage boys that told me I could park in the grass. So they're just sitting there watching me, an adult woman, struggle to get my bike off the grass. And I'm like, they're gonna laugh at me. They're gonna laugh at me. They're gonna laugh at me. I eventually do get it off, and I don't know if they laughed at me. I couldn't bear to look. I couldn't check. I didn't want to know. I just acted cool. I was like, yeah, I'm a cool kid. I'm on a motorcycle. I couldn't look them in the eye. I was so embarrassed. There's videos about space. That's pretty cool. It's hard being a small pengu. And the thing is, I can flat foot my bike now just fine. So, and it was my current bike that I did this on. So at least there was that. If that would have been my Ninja, I would have been stuck. I would have had to go forward and go up over the hill. There was no way I was going to be able to back that thing. Or I'd have to get the teenagers to help me push. Just go in defeat and be like, hey, can one of you push me backwards? I'm stuck. I am. Just put your hand on the front of the bike and just on the bearing, whatever it's called, and just push a little bit and it'll be free. Please, thank you. Please help. I'm stuck. But no, I got it unstuck by myself. But oh my god, was I stuck. I was so nervous that they were gonna laugh at me. They probably did. I didn't check, so because I didn't check, they probably did. I assume I would have laughed at me. Not a single one of them offered to help, though. See this poor penguin struggling. Didn't even offer to help. Some teenagers, I swear, they're so rude. Ugh. How long have we been yapping? 34 minutes? Alright, that's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, okay. What else can we talk about? We don't need to talk about my embarrassing stories all that much anymore. It's okay. We don't have to be embarrassed. It's okay. We can find other things to talk about that aren't embarrassing stories about Poppy. Right? That would be I need to get comfy wumpy. Ah! Aha! My pants are getting stuck on my foot. Ah, I'm wearing baggy pants. Ah, this is upsetting. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're not comfy wumpy, but we're better than we were. We're medium comfy. We could talk about stuff. We could talk about things. And we're on the same page, Dan. We're on the same page. Been to a... I don't know what that is. I am unfamiliar with these terms. Is it appropriate? I don't even know if it's appropriate or not. I don't know what it is. I am very unfamiliar with what is happening right now. It's a truck stop? Oh, like a rest area? I have not. Where are they located? Are they with a mascot? What's the mascot? I have Google. As long as it's appropriate, we can Google. I got Buc-ee's, not... Was it Buc-ee's? It's a chain traveler center. Interesting. I have never heard of these. Where are they located? They offer diverse foods such as brisket, jerky, baked goods, and beaver nuggets. What is a beaver nugget? Is it a nugget made out of beaver? Because that does not sound good. Buc-ee's the beaver? This doesn't sound... What is a beaver nugget? Is it just a regular nugget that they've decided to put the word beaver in front of? I hope that's what it is. I hope it's made of chicken. Sorry, Tori, but I hope it's made of chicken. You got a water bottle from your last visit to Buc-ee's? Their bathrooms are famously super clean. I did read that. I did read that they have clean bathrooms in many fueling positions. And what else do we got? What else do they got on their page? Site map about frequently asked questions, because why not? They're always looking for unique products or items. Guys, I could sell Poppy merchandise at Buc-ee's. They're looking for vendors. I could sell Poppy merchandise there. It would be great. Nobody would know what it is, and that would make it even better. They'd just think it's this cute little figurine or this cute little penguin model thing. They wouldn't know that it's a VTuber. They'd have no idea. A Poppy-themed business? I don't know. VTubing. I had to read that like 4 times to get the joke. I had to read that so many times. All right, but now that I get the joke, I'll read it out loud now that I understand what the joke is. I asked the librarian if she knew any authors who wrote dinosaur novels. She said, Triceratops. I had to read that so many times. I was like, why are we talking about dinosaur novels all the time? It's because it's a joke. It's because it's a joke. Thank you so much for the follow, Quatch. I don't know if that's how we say it. I don't care how big the room is. I said I cast Fireball. That is valid. That is a valid way to play a character. Not really. Don't do that. But if you did that, I'd probably high five you. But also, don't do that. Make sure you're not cast. I once played a game of D&D where I was a barbarian and I was enraged. So you take like half damage for like everything, which is just how it is. And we were playing high level characters. So I think I was level like 17 at the time. Something like that. I was high level. And we were playing and we were fighting somebody and we had, is it wizards that can cast Fireball? I don't know, but we had a magic person that could cast Fireball, and I was in one-on-one melee with this guy. I was fighting him to the death, and like above table, they're like, "I want to help, but I don't know what to do," and I'm like, "Cast Fireball." They're like, "I can't do that. It will hit you." I'm like, "I can take it. I can take the hit. I'll take the hit. Just cast Fireball." So she did. She cast Fireball on us fighting, and I tanked that roll. I think I got a nat 20 on it or something. So I took half damage, and then I took half of that half damage. And I think I ended up taking like 5 damage or something while it just fried the other guy. It was absolutely phenomenal. It was a great time. I missed that campaign a little bit. I missed that. I have artwork of that character done because I loved her so much. I just got a resub from Credible. Thank you so much for the 5 months of subscriptions. That means a lot to me. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. You guys are great. I fly into a rage again. Doesn't matter if you're friend or foe or friend. If you get in the way of my axe, you're gonna get cut in half. Well, that was so incredible, Credible. Hi, how are ya? How are ya? How you doing? I was watching Moo Moo Clover earlier today, and her chat moves so fast. I don't know how she keeps up with it. Her chat's just a flying. People are just yapping at her, and she's keeping up with it like nothing. I am so impressed with her. She's such an impressive streamer. I am in awe of Moo Moo Clover. I like watching her. I'm too scared to chat in her streams though, so I just lurk. I'm afraid. I don't know what to do if she were to respond to one of my comments. I don't know what I would do. I'd be too like, oh my god, you responded to me, and it would just be too much. It would be too much for me. She's such a fabulous hat cow thing. I just entered a competition that her editor is throwing. I saw that. I didn't read the details about it, but I saw that there was a thing with the editor. It's a competition. What kind of competition? Like, I'm assuming it's an editing competition. Are you all like gonna get the same clip and have to make it into a short? Is that what's gonna happen, and see who makes the best short? I think so. That would be kind of cool. But I feel like people will go way too over the top. Yellow, green, orange, purple, violet. What are other colors? Red, magenta. I've gotten distracted. What color? Black. Have you guys seen Apollo the bird? Have you seen Apollo the African gray parrot? I think he's an African gray parrot. He is a smart cookie. He is a good bird, and he likes pistachios. He's a good bird who likes pistache. He's a good bird. I'm not a very good bird. I can't fly that great, but he's a good bird. From one bird to another bird, that's a good bird. That's a top quality bird right there. I like watching his videos. They're adorable. I like when he says good bird to himself and then nods his head. He's like, Apollo, good bird, and then just starts nodding. I can't nod fast. He does a really quick nod. I can't do it because my model tracking isn't that fast. But he does a really fast nod. Very quick. My model can't track it that fast though, so I can't do it. What kind of math talk we talking about? I was going to show you some prime factorization using the cake method as well as the tree method to show you the two different methods that I know to do prime factorization. That's what I was going to do. I got distracted though, so I haven't gotten that far yet. But that's the plan. I like your funny words, Magic Man. It's funny word Magic Man time. But because I made a Twitter post about the cake method. Yeah, cake versus tree. Cake versus tree, who would win? I learned using the tree method, but I can see the goodness of the cake method because it's cute. Although I saw it used two ways, so I guess I have two ways. I have the upside down cake method, which is the one I know, and then there's the upside right cake method, which I didn't know, but I don't like it. I don't like it because it's different. So I don't handle change well. I also don't like working from bottom to top. I like working from top to bottom. So the upside right cake method works from bottom to top, and I'm not a big fan of that. I like starting at the top and working my way down. Why did my live viewer count go up when I mentioned math? What's wrong with you people? They want to learn about prime factorization. They think it's great. They think it's a great time. It's very helpful to understand the prime factors of numbers. It can help you with a lot of stuff, like factoring. Oh my god, we're being raided. I'm so sorry, raiders. I'm so sorry. We're talking about math. Welcome in, Lord Fur, and your viewers. Welcome in. Lord Fur, do you have a special name for your viewers? Like mine are called pen pals, or are they just your viewers? You got a special name for them? And if so, is it appropriate? If it's not appropriate, you can just call them viewers. My viewers are called pen pals. Can we not be interested in edumacation? Yeah, they're interested in edumacation. 3 is a prime number. Very good, Dactor. 3 is a prime number. 3 is a very prime number. It is one of the very first prime numbers. It is the second prime number. I hesitated for a second because I forgot about 1, because 1 is not a prime number. As much as we think that 1 is a prime number, it is not a prime number. Memorize them up to 50. That's pretty good. 97 is a prime number. Is it? I can't think of anything that goes in there, so yeah, probably. Unless, like, 7 goes into it. I'm not good with my 7s. I'm really bad with 7s. Sevens are rough, man. Therefore, Lord for 97 is a prime streamer. Ah, yes! Seven for 90 is 91 and 98. Ah, I had no idea. I do not know my 7s for the life of me. I don't know why. They've just never stuck in my head. I got all the other ones, 1 through 12, pretty well down. But 7s have just never stuck in there. I confused my phone was about to die, so it turned the volume down so I couldn't hear what you said. I was asking if you have a special name for your viewers. Like I call my viewers my pen pals. Do you have a special name for your viewers? Or are they just your viewers? Or they just chat? I know some people just call their chat. Chat. But I got my pen pals with me here. you know? They're your furry friends? Oh, because you're Lord Fur. That makes sense. That makes sense. This checks out. And mine are pen pals because I'm Pen Poppy. This all makes sense. Lord of Furry 97. Don't leave off the 97. We need the 97 in there. We just discussed that 97 is a prime number. So we need to be prime. Oh god, we got the list of prime numbers. Oh god, we got them. We got a list of prime numbers up in here. That's a lot of prime numbers. All right. We're doing this. Let me grab my tablet. Let me grab this. I don't need my keyboard. I haven't used it at all anyways. All right. So, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. We have this. This is a whiteboard. This is a white. Oh god, I messed everything up. Oh no. Okay, come on, OBS, work with me here. Stop locking in place. I need you to move. All right. I did bork it. I borked it real good. All right, so we have a whiteboard here. I can write on it. I have a stylus that I can write with. So we're gonna discuss the cake method. The cake method again. And the tree method. Ignore my absolutely awful penmanship. We're gonna ignore that. We're gonna pretend that it looks very pretty. We're gonna pretend that it's a very pretty handwriting. Alright, I need someone to give me a number between like 100 and like 300 or something along those lines. Penmanship, yes. I need a big number. I need a number. We could probably show it with a smaller number, actually. A smaller number would probably be more effective, but 132? Alright. 132 it is. So this is the cake method I know. This is the one I know. This is the one I was talking about in my Twitter post. So we take the number and we make this little line thingy-mabob. It's basically telling us to divide. And then we look at the number and we pick out a prime number that goes into it. Don't make this too complicated. Don't try and think of big prime numbers. Just pick 2 or 3 or 5 or something like that. It's an even number. We're picking 2. We're picking... Oh, we gotta follow. Why on earth are people following while I'm doing math? Welcome in, Dorith. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the igloo. We will make room for you within the igloo. We're doing some math today because I didn't have anything to talk about, so I came up with something. All right, so we have the cake method. We have 132 divided by 2. That's 50, 15, and 1. 15, 15, 50, 15, and 1 is 66. I'm like pretty sure, right? Because is 1 is 50, 65, 66. Yeah. So if you're wondering how I did that, I split 100 in half and got 50. I split 30 in half and got 15. And I got 2 in half and got 1. And then I added all those together. And that gave me 66. Alright, we're going to do another layer. This is why it's the cake method. It's because we make layers like an ogre. There are layers like an onion. There are layers. Another prime number. Well, it's still even, so I'm going to pull 2 out of it again. That's 33. Alright, I can't pull 2 out of it anymore, so let's go find a new prime number. The next prime number I know is 3. Does 3 go into 33? It sure does. It goes in 11 times. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky for some people. You'll get to 11 and you'll be like, oh, what goes into 11? You can rack your brain all day long. It's not going to work because that's a prime number. So our prime... Oh, let me change colors here. So our prime factorization... Whee! Is 2 times 2 times 3 times 11, or 2 squared times 3 times 11. That is the prime factorization of this here number. That is using the cake method. Oh, what happened to my color? Oh, I think I was using blue. The other cake method, which it makes it into an actual birthday cake, is starting down here. This is why I don't like it. Starting down here and working your way up. I'm just doing exactly what I did last time, so I'm not explaining it. And then you get like an actual, you get the cake going up. You still get the same prime factorization. Whee! Same thing. Okay, and then the method I know that I originally learned with is the tree method, which you just keep breaking numbers off. You just keep, and it doesn't have to be a prime number either, but the prime numbers is the easiest way to do it, I find. So you'd break off 2 and 66, you'd break off 2 and 33, you'd break off 3 and 11, and then everything that's at the bottom of the tree, that like this is at the bottom of the tree, this is at the bottom of a tree, this is at the bottom, and this is at the bottom. So this is your prime factorization. That's the method I grew up knowing, is the tree method. 2 and 33 are two completely different numbers. I agree. The tree method is faster. I agree. I think the cake method is more just for organization's sake, because if you start getting really big numbers, this tree starts splitting, like it just keeps going and going and going. Nope. Oh no, I broke it. Oh no, I broke it. I did this earlier too. There we go. So these are the methods for prime factories. Would you like to do a bigger number? We can test Poppy's brain and see if we can do a bigger number. Let's use a different color too. We'll use green. Yeah, green works. What's a bigger number? 543. Okay, we'll go with pandas. We'll go with his number's even bigger though. Oh my god. 9,468. All right. I need to write this over here a little bit. 9,468. All right. We're starting with even numbers, so we're starting with that. All right. We got 4,500. We got 200. We got 30. And we got 4. That's a 0. 4, 3, 7, 4. 4, 7, 3, 4. All right. This is division. What did I just hear? I just heard a big sip. I just heard a big sip. No, I'm sorry, Hugh. I didn't notice your small sip. I'll take it right now. I didn't notice. I'm so sorry. I was consumed by the math. It was full consuming. All consuming math. Alright, we got another even number. We're gonna do more 2s. Alright, we got 2,000. 350. 15 and 2. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. Erase it. 7. 6, 3, 2. . 2, 3, 6, 7. What's not okay? Greet your friend. I did greet her. She was screaming about how it's division. It is division. We're doing division right now. Hi, Tori. I guess I didn't greet you by name, but I did greet her message. Now we're going to pull a 3 out of here, which means we actually have to do long division, which... because I can't do that in my head for the life of me. 23, or it doesn't go into 2, goes into 23, 18, 21, 7 times? 7 times 3 is 21, yeah. Subtract these numbers. We're doing long division here, guys. We're doing long division. That's 2. We bring down the 6. Now we can go to 24, which is 8. 24. That's 2. 27. That's 9. 7, 8, 9! We got 7, 8, 9, guys. Never understood long division? We're trying to find out... we're technically trying to find how many times does 3 go into 2,000. Well, it doesn't go in very evenly. So then I was like, well, how many times does it... well... yeah, I can't explain it very well. But first we check, can it go into this number? It can't. Erase that. Erase that. Erase that right now. So then I check to see if it can go into 23, which it can. It goes in 7 times. Oh my god, this is getting annoying. So I write the 23, 3 goes into 23, 3 goes into 23, 7 times. And then we multiply this way. This way is multiplication. And then 7 times 3 is 21, which we already knew because that's how we got here in the first place. How did you get from 2 to 23? Because we have 2,367. That's what we're dividing. So we went from 2. Now you're multiplying in division. Yes, there's multiplication in long division. It's very counterintuitive. You got this, though. I believe in you. I believe in you, Tori. You can do it. Also, I don't know if this is right. I did it kind of fast. I think it's right. It should be right. What goes into 7, 8, 9? 7. Pull that over there. 3 goes into it. So the way we check and see if 3 goes into a number, it's a very fascinating process. It's actually really easy too. That's, we gotta refresh the page. Okay. To find out if a number is divisible by 3. Divisible by 3. You take the sum of the digits. So in this case, our digits are 7, 8, 9. So we do 7 plus 8 plus 9. And we're going to find out that that is equal to a number. A number that I totally know. 7 plus 8, so 17, 7 more, 24? That's my best guess. I'm literally guessing. 20, it is 24? Okay. I knew it was going to be a factor of 3. That's all I knew. And then we check and see if this number is divisible by 3. A much smaller, easier to work with number. And it is divisible by 3. It does not matter what number goes into it. You don't have to remember that 3 times 8 is 24. You just have to remember that a number goes into, 3 goes into 24 some amount of times. It doesn't matter how many. All I care is that it goes in there. And it does. So 7, 8, 9 is divisible by 3. But now we have to do the division out. 7, 8, 9. 3 goes into 7 twice. 2 times 3 is 6. Subtract those out. That gives me 1. 1, 18. 3 goes into 18. 6 times. 6 times 3 is 18. Subtract that out. Get 0. 9. That's a 9. Goes in 3 times. So we get... I don't want to change. I want it back to green. So we get 263. No! Okay. 263. What goes into 263? 3 doesn't. 2 doesn't. 5 doesn't. Oh, God. Oh, God. Is this going to be... Oh, no. You picked a hard one. Alright, I don't know my 7, so we're going to check and see if 7 goes into it. 2, 7 is 26. 7, 14, 21. So 3, 21, 43. No. 50. That's not a 4. That's a 5. 5, 3. Is 263 a prime number? I was just going to check 7 and 11 and then call it good. And maybe 13. Is this a prime number? I'll believe you if you tell me it is. I'll believe you. I don't know my primes up that high. Boop. Is 263 a prime number? Yes. Google confirmed to me that 263 is a prime number. So, the prime factorization of 9,468 is 2 squared times 3 squared times 263. That's a very random number. That's a very, very odd number. Why do you need the prime factorization? So, one is because if your teacher asks for it, then you need it. The other reason you would need it is if you're trying to factor something in general. So, maybe I don't need the prime factorization. I just need a factor. So now I can multiply any of these 2 numbers or 3 numbers or 4 numbers together to find a find a factor of 9,468. So like if we needed to check and see if 2 times like what am I trying to say? I lost my train of thought. It went bloop. My train of thought just like went right out the window. It's just long gone. I don't know where it went. But let's say I'm trying to factor 9,468 times 263x. And I want to factor this out. I picked this number on purpose because we already know that's a prime factor. How many times does it go into it, though? I don't know. Well, I guess it would go into it 2 times 4, 9, 36 times, I guess. My best guess is 36 times. I'm going to open up a calculator real quick. Maybe if I can find the calculator. I don't use it very often, so it's not in my hotkeys. Oh, cool. You can't even see that I have it open. 263 times 36. Okay, yeah, it was 36. Okay. And I'll tell you how I got that good guess. So I could factor out 263 and be left with 36 times x. I need to use the dot for the multiplication symbol here. Times x. I could just multiply them in too. Like, I could just get 36x, but it'd be very weird if that was what you needed to do. Four times 9 is 38. I'm gonna check you right there. I don't think it's. Four times 9 is 36. I'm doing a little trick on my fingies right now. It's 36. I promise. My fingies have never lied. Can't type. I feel that. I feel that. Once you hit the wrong one and try and quickly go over it, it will only get worse. If you hit the wrong, if you make a typo and you try and fix your typo, it's just gonna get worse. That's what's gonna happen. Also, who picked this number for me to do the prime factorization of? Who was the evil person that picked a number that had the prime number of 263 in there? Who was that again? I got a bone to pick with you. We got problems. Panda was the evil one. It was Panda. I had a coworker ask what 24 times 4 was the other day, and I was very confused when they asked. Because it's 96. Because... One second. Because... 24 times 4... Well, let's do 25 times 4, which is 100. Well, we have 4 less of that, so then we just subtract 4 and get to 96. Ta-da! Yeah, I don't know how to write that out better. Do the prime factorization of 16... 380. That's a big number. I don't know if I wanna. I'll be at it for a while. For the unfortunate ones, can you please explain long division? Oh god. Explaining long division was not my strong suit when I was a tutor. I was not a very successful at explaining long division. I can certainly try, though. So if we do long division... There's also the new way they teach long division, which is not long division. They do like a little side column. That's not a straight line. They do like a little side column on the right side to show like the actual tens, thousands, and like hundreds place and stuff. I don't fully understand it. I haven't seen it in use. But it's the newer method that they're using. So like if we wanted to do 3 into 540, I want a number that doesn't go evenly. 2. That doesn't go evenly. Okay. So let's see if I can figure out the way that they do it. They do like 3 into 500. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. I know that 3 goes into 5 one time. Then I go around the edge. I go around this way with multiplication. And then 3 times 1 is 3. And I do subtraction and get 2. And then I get... So technically I could do 3 times... Oh, wait. Maybe this is what they do. Wah! So 3 goes into 500 100 times. 3 times 100 is 300. Subtract that out. We get left with I do this? How do I do long subtraction? Am I overthinking it? Is it just... Am I overthinking it? I think I'm overthinking it. Hi, fire rescue guy! Doing it a different method hurts my brain too much. I don't think I need to do this. I think it's just... I think it's just 2, 4, 2. No, that's wrong. No, that's wrong. That can't be right. That's too easy. We can't have things be too easy. That'd be too easy. Why can't I do I can just do adding up. Would just do 400, 100, 242. Okay, so it is 242. I'm just overthinking it way too much. I'm just having a full-on brain aneurysm right now. Because I'm just a little special. Where's my... But then there'd be like, how many times does 3 go into 242, which... Why would they do it this way? Why would they do it this way? I don't like this way. You have to work with bigger numbers. Yeah, I know it doesn't work. It would have a remainder. It'd have a remainder of 2. But... in younger grades, we don't do the decimal. We would just say remainder 2. But okay, let's just look at long division the way I know how to do it. If I keep trying to do it, I want to do it other ways, but I don't know how to do it other ways. 24, 8. Yeah, 18 with a remainder of 2. That seems too small. That's way too small. What? That's... How many times does 3 go into 24? 3 times 8... 8 is 24, isn't it? Yeah. Why does it seem so small? I feel like it should be a big number. I feel like it should be a much bigger number. Oh, because I need the 0. I need the 0 there. Ha! I forgot the 0. I forgot that thing that I tell people not to forget. I forgot it. I tell people not to forget their zeros all the time, and I forgot my 0. How dare I do something so silly as forgetting my 0? I just got over my head. Alright, I think that's enough math. The classic blunder, yes, forgetting your zeros. This website is really cool, by the way. If you're ever trying to learn math or tutor somebody in math or something, it's a very helpful website. Because, like, if you do math right over here, it can translate my horrible handwriting into actual, like, text. Or you could say 5x plus 2 equals y. I'm trying to get it to do... There we go. You can make it draw the table for you. Oh, I didn't get the Y part, though. Oh my god, erase. There we go. That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to get a linear line here. Just trying to get a straight line here. That's all I want. We'll put another line in there. These are the same one, so I don't need two of them. Ah! It's a really cool tool. You can't use it with stuff that's too complex, but with like basic algebra, it's pretty helpful. It's pretty cool. Especially since it can do the graph automatically. You just click and drag, you just do a little swoopy swoop and it makes you a graph. It's pretty cool stuff. Alright, let me... I could draw you a picture. I'm not a very good artist though, so I'll just draw you what I can draw. I can draw you this little dog. No, come back. Ta-da! I drew you a little dog. I drew you a little doggy. Isn't he adorable? We'll give him eyes. Yes, now he has eyes. Now he is perfect. Draw a pengu? Alright, I need a reference photo. 1 second, let me go get a reference. Let me go get a penguin. I need a different reference. I can't look in the mirror and draw myself. It's just not gonna work. Alright. I'm not an artist. Come on, I can do it. No, it's too much. Alright, we got a penguin here. We'll give him an eyeball. We got a penguin here. This is a penguin. Oh, we need to give him some coloring though. He needs some coloring. This is the black part. I know it's blue, but... And then the outside of his wings are darker. And then the outside of his wings over here are darker too. Alright. We have a penguin. Can you give your penguin some Jordans? Those are sneakers, right? Those are sneakers? Alright, we'll have to erase his foot to give him sneakers though. Alright, we got some sneakers going on. Trying to erase his foot. Alright. A little bow on it. There we go. Oh, we missed a crucial part of the penguin though. This is wrong. The bow tie needs to be perfect. Alright, we got the bow tie. It's drawn in a highlighter, so it's a little off. He's a little off kilter, but we love him anyways, right? We love him anyways. He's pretty perfect, right? He's a pretty perfect looking penguin, I think, with his Jordans on. I guess I should put, like, Jordans have the little swoosh guy on them, don't they? They have the little dude. The little swish. I think that's what Jordans are, right? I think. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with sneakers. I wear steel toe shoes. I don't know. I don't have to. I have to wear non-slip shoes to work, but my non-slips also have steel toe on them. I think he came together pretty well. I think he's a pretty well put together penguin. Have I ever mentioned how amazed I am at artists and how they can make things look real? Because this is my peak art. This is peak art performance. This is the best you're gonna get out of me. This is absolute peak. And this is it. This is my top quality work right here. And this is all I can do. We're just going to erase him. We're just gonna take him out of this world. He doesn't need to be here anymore. I'd have it on a shirt. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. You should have better quality stuff than that. Poppy art is not art that you want. Best for now. Well, I'm not practicing, so it's not going to get any better. I hire people for that. I hire people for art. I don't do it myself. If we want to see some good quality art, we could look at this from Yappin. My poor art skills are the foundation of the artist community. People like me fund the financial aspect of the art community. Those of us who are unable to draw for anything, we need artists to do our dirty work for us because we can't do it. I can make a painting, but it's going to be abstract. I feel like artists commission other artists constantly. Well, maybe they wanted art in a different art style than that they're familiar with. You know? Like if I wanted art of really badly porn penguin, I would really badly drawn penguin, I would hire myself. But if I wanted a really nicely drawn penguin, I would hire somebody else. What must one do to be unlocked in Discord? You're locked? What does that mean? What does that mean, Hugh? I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I don't know. I don't run the Discord. It's my Discord, but I don't run it. Dan runs it for me because he's such a good noodle. I really am just a figurehead. I'm just a puppet head in this whole facade. It's really just me being a puppet. See, puppet, puppet, puppet. Ow, my neck hurts. Puppet, puppet. Did I mute? Okay, I'm back. Okay. I hit the mute button by accident. But I'm back. I'm back. Quick, get an artist to draw Dan controlling you like a puppet on a string. He doesn't have that much control over me. I have him in the dungeon after all. He just has control over all of the management stuff. Did you know that Chips Ahoy makes gluten-free cookies and that they're delicious? Chips Ahoy makes gluten-free cookies and they taste just like Chips Ahoy cookies. They taste just the same. And I have been binge eating them because they are my eyes closed. Because they are so good. I've just been eating them constantly. Like 4 at a time because they're so good. And I need to stop, but I'm going to run out of them pretty soon. So I'll be forced to stop eating them just because I won't have any more. So I don't know. I don't know, man. They're so good. I want to eat more of them. We should take a break to go eat cookies. Everybody, let's take a cookie break. We'll take a break before we can go eat cookies. Cookie break. Alright, I got all sorts of tabs open. I need to get them closed. Bop, 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 bop. Alright. I think we're running out of things to talk about. It's been an hour and a half. It's just a yapping stream after all. I don't know what else to yap about. We did some math homework. We did some... Ugh, I yawned. We did some yapping. We did some hardcore yapping. Let me put my tablet over there. I don't know what else to yap about. I didn't really plan on streaming today at all, so the fact that I streamed today, I'm pretty proud of myself. I was having a really rough day, and I was like, I don't want to stream today. I'm having a rough day. I want to just lay in bed and, you know, cry it out. But then I was like, my pen pals, I want to go see them. I'm scheduled to stream today. I want to go see them and stream. So that's what we decided to do. We decided to come and stream with you guys and say hi and do what the best I can with what I got, which is not much. We don't got much. We love the yapping. I enjoy doing yapping streams with you guys, but when when chat slows down and I slow down and we start running out of things to yap about, it starts getting a little like, oh no, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna talk about? We could do a Q&A at some point. Not today, but like a Q&A eventually. Just boot up RimWorld and commit war crimes. I'm not in the mood to game tonight. That's why we did a just chatting stream. I scrolled through my games like 15 times trying to pick a game, and I just couldn't pick a game. I didn't want to game is what I found. I wasn't in the mood to game. I'm not feeling very gamey tonight. I'm feeling gamey like the meat. I'm feeling actually really low energy. I've been doing my best to keep it up at though. Hopefully I've done a good enough job at keeping the energy up. I've been doing my best. I've been doing my bestest. I think I did okay. Maybe. Wheat. We got wheat up in here. Alright. I think we're gonna call the stream. I think I'm proud of myself for just logging on today and doing the stream. I'm proud of myself. I hope you guys are proud of me too. And I hope to see you all next stream. I probably will take tomorrow off. And then we might be back on Friday. We'll definitely be back on Saturday, but we might be back on Friday. I think I'll take tomorrow off, though. Don't quote me on that, though, because if I'm in a better mood tomorrow, then we'll probably stream. The penguin must be fed. Ooh, I could go eat. I could go eat food. That would be a good idea. You got good ideas, Cow King. You got good ideas. I got all sorts of leftovers in the fridge. All right, where's my raid? How we raid? How we do raid? Oh, my keyboard's all out of the way because I had my thingy up here. Because we showed off Niabi's art, we're gonna go raid Niabi. I think that makes the most sense. Oh, you're having spaghetti? Spaghetti sounds good. Spaghetti sounds real good. Oh, Hidden Bell's live. Yeah, let's go raid Niabi though, because we did show off her art today, so. Oh, she's using one of her PNG models today. All right. I can get behind that. I can get behind a PNG model. I've raided them 4 times in the last 30 days. Let's make that a 5th time. Let's raid her again. We're just gonna keep bombarding her with raids. We're just gonna keep going. All right. I think we raided her playing this game before too. It's Expedition 33. Sorry, I was yawning and then choking on my spit. Okay. All right, let's go raid. Where's my thanks for watching screen? All right, real story here. All right, thank you so much for coming to today's stream and listening to my little math lesson. I had fun. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.